Research on the rollout of the food stamp program in the 1970s found that the availability of benefits reduced employment in a small but meaningful way. While it is important to consider the positive aspects of SNAP, such as reducing food insecurity, it is equally important to acknowledge these negative employment effects. Work requirements can help mitigate work disincentives. Currently, SNAP adult recipients who are not disabled, age 18 to 54, and without dependents, what we call ABODs, can only receive SNAP for 3 months in a 3-year period unless they work or participate in a work-like activity. Research on the effectiveness of these work requirements have been mixed. Studies find that work requirements reduce SNAP receipt, but the effects on employment levels are less clear. The lack of consensus on the effectiveness of ABOD work requirements stems from multiple conflicting and complicating factors, including data and methodological limitations. The effectiveness of work requirements is also complicated by the ability of states to waive this requirement. Current federal regulations allow waivers even when economic conditions are relatively strong. For example, in 2019, a very strong economy, California was able to waive 52 of 58 counties, even when the average unemployment rate among those counties was 5.5%. In a recent study, my co-authors and I modeled rule changes proposed in 2019 to tighten the ABOD waiver rules. We found that those regulatory changes would have resulted in stronger responsiveness to unemployment conditions and better targeting. Another way SNAP negatively affects employment is when additional earnings result in a loss of benefits that fully or partly offset. We call the most extreme case of this a benefit cliff, when 100% of new earnings is lost to benefit reductions. Currently, SNAP has a benefit cliff problem. The benefit cliffs create large work disincentives for households receiving benefits. And losing a large share of new earnings to benefit losses can be demoralizing for families seeking to improve their employment situation.